Hey there, today we're going to demonstrate some lower body exercises using the Swiss ball. Again, it's very inexpensive, a lot of people have them, but if you don't, check out Amazon and see if you can get one, delivered prime in just a couple of days. These exercises are very basic and most levels can do them. So here we go, enjoy. You'll need a wall. I just happen to have one over here. And you're going to put the ball behind your butt. Legs out in front of you so that you're kind of at an angle. And you're going to lower yourself down. You might have to adjust as you get down. You want your knees over your ankles. And you're going to drive it up through the heels. So down. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Try to come down to a 90-degree angle and then drive it right up. You can hold dumbbells and do this at the same time. Keeping the core engaged. Kind of fun. Feels good on the back. And up. So that works. Glutes, hamstrings, quads, and your core. And I'm gonna lay down. We're gonna do a hamstring exercise, an inner thigh exercise, and an outer thigh exercise. All laying down. So how hard could they be? Let's see, should I go to the side maybe? So, we're going to lay on our backs, and we're going to focus on the hamstrings. You can keep your legs in a 90-degree angle, toes are up, arms out, and you're going to lift and tap, lift and tap, keeping your core nice and tight, squeezing the butt, and I want you to try to picture yourself like trying to pop the ball with your heels. And that's where the resistance on your hamstrings comes from. If you want to increase the core work, see how I have my arms lifted? My body has to work that much harder to balance. But if you feel like it's too advanced, just keep your arms out to the side. So I like to do this for a minute, and then I like to do straight legs for a minute, and I want just the heel of your shoe on the ball. Not your legs. It's a little harder to balance when your legs are out straight. Down, up, up. Squeezing as tight as you can. Focusing on your hamstrings and your glutes. Okay, and then I like to combine the two with a bridge and a rollout. So we go out and in, out and in. It's like a hamstring curl. Squeezing, digging deep into that ball. Butt stays lifted, core is tight. Good. Okay, so there's 3 hamstring exercises. Then we're going to work our inner thighs. So this looks a little obscene, but it works very well. You're going to bring your legs and your feet around the ball, and you're going to squeeze in on the ball and then halfway out. So there's constant tension on the ball the whole time. Squeeze halfway out. Halfway out. Like you're trying to pop the ball with your inner thighs. This is way better than the Thigh Master. push. So adduction, inner thigh. Okay, opposing muscle groups to your inner thigh is your hip and outer thigh. So we're gonna bring the ball next to your leg, so you're kneeling straight up. And then you're gonna lay over the ball, and we're gonna lift and lower, keeping your foot parallel to the floor. Squeezing the butt as tight as you can. Your abs and your glutes should be contracted on almost every exercise you do. Makes it more effective. Keeping the core engaged. I have no idea what number I'm on. Squeeze. Good, and then I'll do the other side. So when you do these videos, make sure you count on your own and don't count with me. This is more of a demonstration. Lift, squeeze. An important thing to remember when you're doing an abduction, you're doing a leg lift, is not to turn your toe up. You want to keep it parallel to the floor to really get in that hip. Squeeze the butt. And you may realize that you feel it more on your kneeling leg than you do on your moving leg. It's because it's fighting to support your body. Okay, so I think you get the gist of that. Now we're gonna do an ab exercise. So, on the ball, we'll do 2 ab exercises. You're gonna roll forward. Now the good thing about the ball, as opposed to the floor, is you can get that extra range of motion on the way back. As on the floor, you stop when you're flat. So this way here, you get a bigger stretch on the ab muscles by coming back and then up. Lifting straight up to the ceiling. Pulling the belly button in tight. Up. Exhale up, inhale down. Make sure your hips are not moving up and down, they're locked into place, squeezing the glutes. Okay, that's pretty simple to remember. This is a little more difficult. It's called a lever crunch. So you're gonna take that arm and pretend you're locking it right at the side of your head. The other arm just supports your neck, and you're gonna lift up towards the ceiling and down. So note that I'm not lifting forward like this, okay? Because that doesn't really work your abs so much. We wanna lift up. We're elongating those abs, stretching them out, lifting up. And anytime you make a lever, you elongate your body, like my arms up here, it adds resistance, so it makes it more difficult to lift. And then we'll switch sides. Up. Up. Get that stretch. Keeping your hips up. Belly button in tight. And I guess that'll be good. So again, just a few ideas. Easy, you can do them at home. It's very inexpensive. It's very easy to do, but you should feel it. You can challenge yourself as much as you want. Do as many reps as you want, as many sets as you want. Enjoy it, stay safe. See you next time.